Today I'm bringing you heat. I got a 2023 BMW X5. If you're looking for something practical that you want to drive around town, you got a family you got to take around, this would be the perfect vehicle for you, and I'm going to show you exactly why. Starting right here at the headlights, this thing has the BMW LEDs that wrap around. It's a very nice design. I like the way that BMW has its daytime running lights set up in the headlight assembly there. Most BMWs that are coming out these days, it's a nice touch that they have it right there smack in the middle. It's nice and convenient. Got 22s up here, big wheels, but they fit the vehicle. So you got 275, 35, 22, 275 on the width, 35 on the height, and 22 on the wheel diameter for those that may not know. So it's a meaty tire already. A 275 is already a very wide tire, but wait till we get to the back. So you just have the BMW center caps here, the M logo on the wheel, and it looks pretty good. I will say that I would prefer it to be all black wheel, but the silver finish is nice. It's definitely something that most, I mean, people will either like it or they don't. Most people have different preferences, but I would prefer it to be all black. Moving down, we're gonna see, like I said, these body lines that come in. Insane creases in these body lines, just sharp edges here, very sharp. You got a vent here in the fender, but it is fake. There's no air channeling through here, so that is a little disappointing, but it is not an X5M. This is just an X5. So maybe on the M model, the true M, we'll be able to see a functional vent here on the fender. You got a side skirt that is very aggressive for just being an SUV. You got your mirror here, right up on top, and it is two-tone. You got your blue on top, and then you got black, and you got your camera right here. You have your door handles, your bubble design here with your door handle insert, and it does look very nice. It looks like the BMW is just kind of using that for their vehicles. I like the design. It's simple, it's clean, it allows you to have enough room in there to get your hand in there. So you see here, we're coming towards the back of the rear quarter panel. I'm just gonna note, you got your fuel door here. All you gotta do is just press into it, and it will open up and it will close. It is nice. It's a nice little design. It's sleek, it's hidden away. It's got the same body lines off of the rear quarter panel, so it flows very well. You come back here to your rear tire. Like I said, you got the 275 up front, 275/35 up front, and now you got 315/30s in the rear. They're still 22s, but 315 width. That's like Corvette stuff. That's like Dodge Viper stuff. You know, a 315 is just massive width tire. You will definitely have all the traction that you need in this thing to get it going and stay planted on the road with the staggered wheel setup. This term staggered is when your front wheels are a lesser width than your rear wheels. So your rear wheels are actually wider. Most of the time it's a 9 in the front, maybe a 10 in the rear. Could be a 10.5, could be a 9.5 in the front and a 10.5 in the rear, it just depends. But the staggered fitment means that your wheels in the front and your wheels in the rear are two different sizes, so as far as the width goes. So, but the inner diameter is still 22 for the wheel. So like I said, the 22s really do fit on here. It doesn't look out of place. 315, 22s on most cars, that would look insane. On this thing, it just fits, it just works. So big, bulky vehicle, but it's definitely got the wheels and it's definitely got the traction and it's got the look. So I'm gonna come right on up. You got your glass here. The design is very nice for the glass. I like this, how they integrated this triangle here into the glass so you don't have such a big blind spot. It is very nice. You can see right up over your shoulder and see, you know, in that blind spot that would be there had they covered it up or put anything additional there. Right here is the rear end. This is probably the nicest part, in my opinion, of the vehicle. You got your tail lights here that wrap around, but look at how they have the design, and it comes and it caves in on itself for the reverse lights. It's very nice, very neat design. I really like how they have integrated the body lines with the tail lights now. Again, that helps improve the aerodynamic efficiency. Drop down, you got your S drive and your badging. You've got your reflectors here. You come down a little bit more. You got your sensors, of course, your parking sensors, things like that, and then you got your exhaust tips. Come right up a little bit. You got your plate mount, and then you've got your backup camera there. Good placement, typical on most BMWs. You got your big BMW logo here. The only thing I don't like about the rear end is I wish they would have extended this rear spoiler, if you will, and tucked this wiper arm up in there because the wiper arms just don't look too appealing when you see them here, but that's just my opinion. So we're almost here back at 360 where we started. Again, aggressive body lines all the way down, swooping down. You got bubbles in the door handles. You got your 315s in the rear with your 22-inch wheels. Very nice. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Again, another door handle with the bubble. If you have the fob in your pocket, all you got to do is just walk up and it'll unlock itself. You don't need to press the button. And you still got your side skirt here. Again, very aggressive, very sharp body lines. They do come out and they go in and then they go back out, back in and back out. It is just so much body line going on, so much body line work here. But it is very nice, it's aggressive, it's modern, and it fits the vehicle very well. It's nice to see actual painted parts above the wheels there. There's these fender flares, if you will. Right here back at the front, so now let's get into some of the interior pieces and see what's going on, see what options are in here, and this thing is fully loaded, I promise. So now to get access to the rear cargo, all you're going to do is get your key fob here. You're going to hold the trunk button. The top portion will pop up, and then you just go ahead and tap this part down, take a step back. This will fold down and give you complete access into here. There is so much room. There's so many things that you can put in here. The seats fold down and give you just massive amounts of space in here. Luggages, suitcase, golf clubs, furniture, whatever you need to do, you can probably fit it in here. To the left side, you just have your first aid pouch. Right smack under the center, you'll lift up and you got your spare tire. To the right side, you just have a 12-volt outlet here, so you can charge a couple things, and then you do have a privacy protector, like a cargo cover, if you will, right over the top. So you just pull that out and insert that whenever you need to keep your items secure and unseen. Window tint would also help with that, but when you're finished putting your things in here, all you got to do is just tap this button up here, and both will close right at the same time, and it will latch itself and give a soft close. It does softly close into there, so that is very nice that it doesn't slam it in there and force it. So now, after you heard me talk about it for the longest time, let's actually see what bells and whistles this thing has. So you open up the door card, and the first thing you're going to notice is that you've got this brown leather right here on top, which contrasts very nice with the dark blue exterior, so it's very complementing. You'll see that it's split. You've got leather on top, leather stitching. It's all soft touch material, especially the brown leather. You got a very large door pocket down here, and you have a big cup holder, which is good. You've also got right at the top here your trunk release, so that you can do what I just showed you right in here to open it instead of the key fob. You have your power mirrors, so you can toggle from left to right. Then you can move your mirrors up, down, left, right, whatever you need to do. And then you also have the folding mirror option so that your side mirrors can flap like a bird. So you fold those in, you fold those out. Power windows for everybody. And then you have the window lock for the children in the back. You have unlock and lock right here next to your door handle. That's an aluminum finish, very nice. And then you have your seat memory right there to the right of that. That's pretty much all standard in luxury vehicles now. So then you come in just a little bit more, you get nice and comfy. That's exactly what this is. And then you do see that you have power seat options for the driver, so you can go front, back, lean forward a little bit if you need to, whatever you need to fit your height. Then you have your pinchers here in the seats that are going to go ahead and hug you tight or relieve that pressure depending on your size and shape, so you can adjust that to your liking. And then you also have your lumbar support, which you can adjust and raise up or down. Then you can push it out, so you can adjust that lumbar support to exactly where you need it, so that you don't have to just take the simple push out. You can put it to where it's going to help you the most, so that you could be the most comfortable when you're driving your new X5. So looking right here at the steering wheel, we're going to start right here at the left. You got a climate control vent right on top, which is good. It's a good size, and it's got this aluminum finish around it. It's a very nice touch. And then right below that, you've got your headlight controls, automatic, you know, parking lights. You can turn your lights off, and then your gauge adjusters and all that stuff. So very typical. You've got a little storage pocket, so you just lift the tab, your storage pocket will come down, and you got, you know, a pretty good amount of space in there. You can probably fit a wallet in there, and, you know, your key. Probably not a phone. Phones are getting a little bit bigger, but you got enough space in there to fit most things. So then you're looking right here at your steering wheel. It is leather wrapped. It is heated also as well. It has the heated option as well. To your left side, you're going to have all of your cruise control settings. You can click mode on the steering wheel here, and that will pop up your cruise control spacing, so you can set your spacing. But for now, I'm just going to cancel that. Cruise control is going to say that it cannot be set. It's because we're not moving. So on the left side as well, you've got your turn signal stalk. So you just, you know, general standard turn signal stalk here, you know, left, right. Then you want to move over to the center. You've got your airbag, which is leather wrapped. It is very nice. I would say this is very nice quality. And then to the right side, you've got your volume controls for your radio, your toggle for your radio, and then your phone settings, your microphone for when you're getting phone calls. You have paddle shifters here. You got up on the right side and down on the left side, just like gas is on the right, brake is on the left. Then you got your wipers on the right turn stalk, which is nice. You know, again, just your typical wipers. There's nothing special about that. And then you have your digital display here, which is very nice. It's clear, it's concise. It tells you when the doors are open. It tells you your RPMs, your gas, like everything you need to know is going to be right here and more. So very nice. It actually displays the X5 right there. So it's not like it just displays any BMW. It specifically displays this X5 right there with this door open, just like I have it now. So as you come in a little bit more, you get a little comfortable. You're going to notice, okay, cool. Well, what's over here to the right side of the steering wheel? Well, you got some climate control vents here, heated seats. You know, you've got your front and rear defrosters, your automatic climate, you know, dual climate, dual fan, very luxury, tip top. This is what you'd expect in a brand new BMW. Recirculating air, max AC, all that good stuff. Right below that, you got your volume control knob for your radio. You can do the mode, the band, and then you can change between your stations and do what you need to do, which you can also do from the steering wheel. So you've got two options to mess with your radio if you like. Right below that, you have this little cubby. So you just go ahead and slide this material back, and then you'll see you'll have a 12-volt charger. You've got your cup holders. You've got a little compartment down here that you can probably store something, and then you've got wireless charging here for your phone. So your gear selector is just kind of like this crystal material here. It is very nice. You have your traction control button to the left, so you just press that and you'll toggle the traction control off, and then you can switch it back on. And right below that, you have a camera, and it shows a little flag towards the back side of that camera image. That's your rear view camera. So you just tap that and your rear view camera will pop up, and then you just tap it again and your screen will go back to what it was. Right below that, you've got P with the little symbols for parking. So you press that and it actually brings up your backup camera and your 360-degree camera, and it shows you just the distance for the doors that you can open them, and all the cool functions and all the sensors that have been placed in this vehicle to get you into fitting tight spots, and you know, when you can't see or when it's hardly visible, and it's very nice. Right below that, you got your engine start stop button. That's where all the magic happens. Right below that, you've got your drive modes: Sport, Comfort, Eco Pro, Adaptive. You can choose how you want to drive in your X5. That rhymes. And you know, you can get to where you want to be, you know, comfortable. You can be quick. You can, you know, be, you know, somewhere in between. You could really just be trying to save gas. Just throw it in Eco and call it a day. You got an electronic parking brake here, so you just get your foot on the brake and then you just go ahead and press it down. Then to the right, you have your options for your center display. That's where you'll find your navigation. That's where you can set it to home, and you can go to the store, go pick up your kids from soccer practice. Whatever you need to do, you can do within the center display with this button here. It's got your map, it's got, you know, your list of phone calls, your missed text messages, all the good stuff that you'll need. There's a lot of features in this vehicle and a lot of extra features that you wouldn't necessarily need, but it just has them. They're just there, so it's an extra convenience for you. You come here to the center console and you'll realize it's just this nice aluminum finish button here. So you go ahead and press the button, and then the center console will fold out, which is very nice. And then, you know, you got a lot of room in here, so, and you've got a USB charging port. So once you're finished with it, you just go ahead and close each side up. It's very crisp, very soft touch material, and then you can go ahead and put your arm back on it and then enjoy your drive, enjoy what you're doing, go about your day. So now we'll just go ahead and get on the passenger side and show you guys what the passenger gets. Alright, so even as the passenger, you're going to get some luxury. So you're going to have an automatic down window. Once you open it up, you've got a very large door pocket here, and you've got a very large cup holder here as well. So you can just sip on whatever you need to sip on while you're being chauffeured around, because this is very nice. This is luxury. You'll come in, you'll notice that there's an aluminum tab here on the glove box. So you just go ahead and pull that towards yourself, and the glove box will actually come down nice and smooth. You have access to your license and registration and all that good stuff whenever you need it. And then when you're done, you just go ahead and lift it back up, and it just closes again, soft and nice. Leather wrapped, and it's very nice soft touch material here. Nothing cheap, nothing feels cheap in here. This is just a very well put together car, so as a passenger you will enjoy the ride. So you just get in here, get comfortable, that's exactly what it is, and you go ahead and go back, you can go forward. You got all power options for the passenger. This thing is just fully loaded. Again, you have the support where it can hug you, or you can relieve that pressure. Very nice. And you have the lower lumbar support where you can custom set it to wherever you need to. A very nice feature to have here as a passenger, because most of the time you get, you know, most of the time you buy a vehicle, the driver have all the power options, and then you got a little rail that you need to do and all this, you know, front, back, and you know, it's just nice. They really gave the passenger an option to feel the luxury without being behind the wheel. It's kind of split here right at the center, because then you feel like your arm as a passenger could be here, the driver's arm could be over there. The gear selector is kind of centered, off-centered to the left, more to the driver, so that the driver's arm does not need to take up the whole center console here. So this is a very nice touch, and this is very comfortable in here. So you just go ahead and put your seatbelt on, you can go ahead and enjoy the ride. Now we're going to get to the back seats. Straight to the back, here we are. I'm about 6'1". I've had the seating position in a nice comfortable position up front. Could have gone up just a little bit more if I needed to, but I'm 6'1". It is just a little tight, but again, I could have moved the seat up just a little bit. You could fit pretty comfortable back here. However, you do have a power window, so you just go ahead and press that down, power down, and you got to hold it when you're coming up. You got a door pocket here that's not as big as the front, but you do have a door pocket, and you have a cup holder, again not as big, but you do have it here, so that's a nice touch. But you also do have cup holders smack in the center, so you just fold this piece down with this little leather tab here, and it just comes down nice and smooth. And then you press the center button on this black box, and then you can fold out your cup holders here. So then you got 2 cup holders. So back here total, you've got 4 cup holders between all the passengers to share. And then up front, you know, you got your 2 up there, and then you got your 2 in the side. So you got 8 cup holders total in this vehicle. Very nice. As a passenger, you will not be suffering from the hot Florida sun without AC. So you do have vents here in the B pillar. And you also have vents down smack here, right behind the center console. So you can go ahead and choose if you want air conditioning, if you want extra airflow, max air conditioning. You have heated seats as well. If you live up north in the winter time, you have dual climate zone for the passengers back here, so everyone can literally have their own temperature that they want in here. Everyone can be comfortable. This vehicle will suit anybody's needs. So when you're done with the cup holders, you just go ahead and fold that away. You lift it up, and you lose your armrest. But if you want to keep your armrest, you can just keep that down, or you can just sit back and enjoy the ride. Like I said, you're going to be very, very comfortable. You're also going to have a little storage compartment right under the display for the HVAC system, and then right up under that you're going to have a 12-volt outlet that you can put a phone charger into, charge your phone, charge your tablet while you're being chauffeured around in your brand new X5. So as a passenger back here also, you do get a little bit of access to the sunroof, so once it's opened all the way, you will be able to see the direct sun. It's so smooth, it's comfortable. I feel like, you know, I can, you know, lower the seat. Yeah, I'm about to get real comfortable. Wow. Yeah, it's just a very, very nice car. So go ahead and get on this road here. Yeah, I mean, it's a big vehicle. You don't feel like you're in that big of a vehicle, but you can definitely tell, like I said, like just the proportions of it. It just drives so smooth, straight as an arrow. Wow. And this one is just right off the showroom floor. Let's see, I'll just go left right here. So here we go. Now we're getting it on the road, so let's go ahead and see here what this thing could do. Oh wow. It gets up. I mean, it gets up. It's not like I didn't floor it or anything like that. It definitely just got up though. I will say that. So very comfortable in here though. Wow. These bumps, I mean, it just takes it like it's nothing. Like I said, just you got these 22s on here, so you don't really feel too much of the road. Compared to, you know, my car, my personal vehicle, I mean, I'll be feeling everything. Every last one of these bumps I'd be feeling, but wow, it's just, yeah, it's smooth. Straight as an arrow, take your hands off of it. You got manual shifting modes. If you'd like to, you know, use the paddle shifters, you can. Honestly, I'm just enjoying the ride. I'm just cruising. Wow. Honestly, wow. So comfortable. The extra noise is kind of the HVAC system in the back blowing. Those fans are on high, so. Wow, though. Yeah, this is a very, very nice and very well put together vehicle. Zero complaints. Drives amazing. Wow. Okay. Yeah, this thing is wow. Sucks this is just test drive. This thing is nice. Somebody's gonna be a very, very happy customer with this one. Look, just took that bump like it was nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh man. Oof. Wow. Like I said, planted 315s on here. Turning is very responsive. Lane changing is easy, simple. Blind spot. Like I said, they took care of it with those extra windows set up there. Wow. What a car. What an SUV. Homie's making a dead stop here. Okay. Back over here again, man, like I said, the lane changing is just smooth, so smooth. Wow. And we are arriving back at the dealer. So that'll wrap it up. This is the 2023 BMW X5. It's been a treat. It has been an absolute honor to be able to film with this and review this for you guys today. What a great vehicle. If you have a family, like I said, this will be great for you if you still want to have something that's twin turbo powered and that can pick up the kids from soccer practice, that can go get the groceries, maybe tow a little trailer, whatever you need it to do. This thing will do it. You'll be riding in style, you'll be riding in comfort. Big shout out to Fields BMW of Daytona. This has just been a great time, and I look forward to reviewing more cars in the future here for you guys, just giving you this good quality updates and seeing, you know, what is it really like? What are these vehicles like? You can see them on the website, but you know, what is it like in the flesh? What is the honest truth about it? You know, come watch my videos, come see what it's all about, and then decide, hey, you know, yeah, I like the BMW X5, or yeah, I like the 840i, or heck, maybe I'm looking for an i8. Maybe I'll get lucky and film that. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see what the future holds, but again, big shout out to Fields BMW Daytona for letting me shoot this video today. I appreciate it.